The final last note on Point Counterpoint by Aldous Huxley. Dazzling book, amazing characters, complex, complicated, fabulous chef-d'oeuvre, which I should be ashamed to admit I rejected when I first tried it a few years back. Well, I am overwhelmed by Brave New World. Not so much the Gioconda Smile. Very good, Doors of Perception, and now this. Very good, excellent. Maybe towering over it all is John Budlake. Maybe more in seniority, and as a symbol of the creator, a painter who had a period of magnificence when he was very productive, charming, a great success with women, even if his attitude towards them was not politically correct, to say, I guess, the least. He was mean and cruel at times, including with his last wife. Sorry. He was both obnoxious and seductive. He is, to me, a charming character, which maybe goes a little bit, some way to tell something about this reader. Walter Budlake. In fact, if you look on the internet and search for the book and look out check out the characters, they start with Walter, the son of the aforementioned painter, and they are maybe right, but then, as I said, I gave the creator, first of all, seniority. He's older, he's the father, the patriarch of one little clan. And then there is also this figure of the painter, of the man who creates, of the leonine master who has something coming out of his hands and his mind. Then he might also have some elements from Aldous Huxley. Understand that a relationship from the book is based on some affair, unfortunate affair that he had with someone. But wait, that's true. It refers to Walter. Walter has this unfortunate relationship with Lucy Tantamount, while at the same time he's living with Marjorie, who at the same I'm sorry, but who in her turn has left her husband. So it's one would say a cynic, or the vice presidential guy, Pence, whom I just learned is creationist, rejects the theory of evolution, and he's a fundamentalist. He would probably say this is promiscuity, this is sin, this is not the garden of heaven, it's hell on earth, if he's so limited with this conception. Like it's like it wasn't enough that there's Trump. I understand he's second in command, so to say, is also a lost case. Anyway, so there's a murder. There are several deaths within. The love affairs, as already evident, I would say, are twisted, strange, And there's also a very unorthodox, again to say the least, view on almost anything. It's not the author, but various personages, especially one character has a very sometimes extreme, but I must again say I found it funny. I must be ashamed again, maybe. A view of Tolstoy, God, the music of Beethoven, Francis of Assisi, first Francis of Assisi, the saint. He says, "What's all this with licking the lepers, the wounds of the lepers? He does nothing for the lepers. He's a sick man. He's doing it for his enjoyment, for his benefit. He does nothing. He doesn't cure these ill people." And then Tolstoy, he was an old fool, which actually Tolstoy was towards the end of his career. I've read in a sensational book, Intellectuals by Paul Johnson, about him, Hemingway, Ibsen, Rousseau, and quite a few others. They could be despicable as men in their private life. Beethoven, and I will end with this. His music is too heavenly, too good. And we end, in fact, I can say that without a spoiler alert needed. Two characters at the end, two characters take a bath together, like children. And there's a reference to heaven. This is heaven. Funny. Good. Excellent. Wonderful.